From San Diego.
Third round, I try to go toe to toe with Diaz, but that was my mistake because my corner is telling me don't get to your emotion. You know, as a fighter, you know, you just want to go in there and get mad or not mad, like being emotional, trying to go toe to toe, but that's not how it's supposed to be. So I try to move around and stick around. JoJo was a solid fighter, and that's how it goes.
Mercito, did you feel JoJo's frustration throughout the fight? It seemed like he wanted to hurt you with every punch he was trying to land.
Yes, he, of course. Obviously, you know, I'm moving around quicker with my jab, and I know he wanted to get in. And like I said, there's a round right there. I think, I'm not sure if it's third round, that I wanted to stay there too and get a toe to toe. I got into his head. I mean, yeah, and that was my mistake. But you know, I try to stay and listen to my corners, tell my corner, my dad, my Marvin, that no, move around. That's not your game. That's his game.
At what point during the fight did you feel that he was losing some steam with his punches?
I think for me, it's just every time I move around and stick my jab and counter, and I'm not letting him get and do his thing. And so that's my key. But then, you know, he has good record. He has a good experience as well. Sometimes he can get in and do his thing. But in the end, I've been moving around, sticking around, you know, try to throw my jab and counter, do a little burst and out. That's the key to win the fight.
Mercito, I know you get to celebrate this victory, but what do you want, man? If you can really pick, there's big fights out there for you. If you can pick one, which one is it?
Man, 135. Like I said, every interview I've answered, I want the best, and of course the best right now is Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis. You know, those on my weight division. You know, I wanna fight them, but you know, of course, to get there, I need to prove myself too, to be able to fight.
If you can't get those two names, obviously, you know, within Golden Boy you have William Cepeda at 135. Could be JoJo Diaz as well. You have Oscar Larte who won today as well. Is that, you know, two names that you would want to take on?
Oh, those are good. Those are good names too. You know, I know maybe it's a little early with Garcia, since Garcia fighting Davis. I think for me, the available right now that's probably easier and quicker is probably Cepeda. And I would love to fight him. Yeah.
Any message you have for Cepeda? You know, Spanish, I know Spanish was probably better than mine.
I don't know how to speak Spanish, but I'll message is, hey, to Team Cepeda, you know, if they don't have any opponent or they have a scheduled fight, you know, let's make it happen.
You came in ranked 59 on boxing. Do you feel like you proved that you're a much better fighter than the open show?
You know, I don't really put myself into a ranking that I am the best. I just do my talking in the ring, and I let the people judge. Watch my rank.
There's a lot of people that probably discounted you in this fight. Do you feel like you made a statement for them to, you know, put you back in the mix?
Yes, you know, I want to prove to them that, you know, hey, I'm still here. I've said this in some interviews. My lifestyle, the way I live my life, I don't drink, I don't party really, I don't smoke. They said it's boring, but hey, I take care of myself. That's how I live my life. I grew up in an island, Philippines, that is simple, and so because of that, I preserve my body. I don't have any injuries. I don't have any, you know, anything that is wrong with me. And even if on my off season, I stay active, either not running, biking, especially biking, because I don't want to run every time because it will ruin your knees. Keep running, so I do bike. I keep active, and especially right now I have a baby. I want to be active with this baby. Yes.
And obviously people knew that this night was reserved for Zurdo and for Rosado.
Yes.
But you seized your moment.
the message you have to other fighters?
Oh man, it's such a great feeling that you know, instead of as a co-main event become the main event in this fight. You just don't know when is your chance, when is the crack to get in there. Although this is not my first main event, but this is a special event because it's a big fight. So I've seen a lot of my fans that came. Same thing with JoJo's fans, but we gave them a show.
Nonito, do you consider this to be your biggest win of your career?
I would say so, probably, but I've fought some big fights. Although no, I didn't win against Linares. That was unfortunately, but I've fought some quicker, faster fighters, and my last fight was last April. So I'm kind of like coming back to, and due to a pandemic and stuff, like a lot of things going on. But hopefully, right now, everything goes on and it continues. I don't have that long layoff, and I'm gonna stay continue and try to maintain my weight. It's hard to maintain your weight when there's a lot of good food. So I'm trying to make sure that I maintain my weight so I can fight right away when there's a scheduled fight.
Maintaining your weight, you've been at this weight pretty much throughout your career since you bursted onto the scene.
Yes.
How have you kept that up?
You know what's funny is I started at 110 pounds, but of course as I was always younger, and then I came to California. Food in the Philippines and food in California is different. The burritos in California is so big, so I gained so much weight in there, and from there I maintained my weight. To be honest, I can do 130, but I just don't want it to cut that much weight. With this fight, I'm even underweight, and but hey, JoJo, is having a hard time with weight, but I'm already ready for this camp because I've been preparing. I'm like, hey, I don't want to cancel this fight. Let's do it.
How would you rate this performance tonight? What do you foresee in your future?
I'll probably rate this as, of course, I'm confident with this one, the movement, but now this is really the solid camp that I have with Marvin Samojo, the second straight solid camp. And if I continue doing that with my movement, I just realized that I can move. Before I rely too much, maybe just power, just trying to like go toe to toe and stay. But I just realized that I can move, and it's kind of like natural to me. So I'm gonna continue that with the help with Marvin Samojo. That's a new kind of like maybe new style that I'm adapting right now, and which works for me.
What do you say when people say, Bulldogs can't learn new tricks, but yet you're back now in the second consecutive camp with them, and you seem to be much sharper?
Yeah, I think you can train a new tricks with an old dog as long as you really take your time and really practice and be patient. And me as a fighter, ever since I'd like to adopt. I'd like to look at some style. I YouTube it. Oh, that's a good fight. I try to get that. There's always time to learn. There's always pace to learn something new. And you just need to work hard. You just need to repeatedly keep doing it, and you will learn it, and you'll adopt it. It's not too late.
Now that you have like a new baby, how much harder is it to kind of step away and be putting in that work at the gym without getting distracted thinking, God damn, I miss my baby?
Oh man, I have so much respect. I mean, my wife, the support that she gave me right here. Come my feet. Man, she let me do my camp. She's like, do your thing. Come here. Come here. Come here, the baby. She's like, don't even look at the camera, because we have this outlet that we can see the baby, because you might wake you up. And she took care of the baby while I'm in my camp for 2 months. I just go back in the weekend to visit my baby, and of course my mother-in-law and my mom, my dad, and her sister helps too. But man, she even cooked for me for this camp.
The nutritionist.
The nutritionist. Yeah, so I have so much love and respect to my wife for that. Yes.
How would you rate JoJo's power? Did he hurt you any time during the fight?
He has some power. He has a power. But the thing is, because he started in the lower division, so for me, I can take it. I've sparred some bigger guys too. I've sparred some strong guys, but definitely, especially if that power in 126, that's strong. That's strong. But of course, I can take it. I've been in this sport for a while. Although, but his pressure is good. The way he pressure, because that's his style. So I need to make sure that I know how to get out right away and not to stay in that pocket, because he knows how to capitalize that style. Yeah.
Mercito, you seem to embrace the back and forth action. In round 3, you stayed in the pocket for about a minute against the ropes.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys talk about in training, or was that just kind of the feel of the fight?
No, actually, my dad, Marvin, was saying, "Don't stay there. Why do you stay there?" You know, as a fighter, sometimes you get heat. They're like, "Oh man, I want to get in." Once you get hit, and you're like, "Ooh, I'm gonna go." I treat it as it is a championship fight. But of course, this is special because that's JOJO Diaz. But I don't want to, I don't want to think that some other fights are just simple. Every fight is special to me. Every fight's like a championship to me. So that's my mentality. But like you're right, this is one of the biggest fight that I've won against. Biggest win against, of course, JOJO Diaz. That's what
Is it even bigger than since he's there with you?
Oh man, this one gives me motivation. Right here. It's now I know what they were saying. The dad's over here. I was saying that it's different when you have a dad. It's such a good feeling, and now I know what it feels. Right, boy?
What's your message for all the folks in the Philippines that were just locked in watching, and we're excited that you were up there? It's a main event.
Yeah, I'm just so happy. I know Filipino in Philippines, Filipino people, we love boxing. They love boxing, and I just love the support that they have, that they gave. I know they're excited every time some Filipinos fights, especially here in the U.S., represent the Philippines. I just want to tell them that please continue to support our athlete, not just with me, but all of our Filipino fighters, because that's what gives us strength. That's what gives us hope to do best, because we know that we have you guys. We have other countries, Philippines. We have Philippines in our back. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro.
Nick, stand by Mercito. It says,
Handle the pressure, Jay.
is it coming out good?